Hello there. Shh. Just for a moment, listen, not with your ears, but with your whole body. Can you hear the quiet hum of the room around you? Perhaps the soft whir of a fan, like a distant, gentle breeze. Or maybe the faint sounds of the world outside, settling down for the night. It's a peaceful time, isn't it? A time when everything slows down. And in that quiet space, I wonder, have you ever truly listened to the secret thoughts of your own body? All this time, have you ever heard the whispers from within? Well, tonight you have the chance, because I am your liver, and I'm finally ready to talk. Don't worry. This isn't a lecture. It's a story. A very, very quiet story, meant only for you, as you lie here, getting ready for sleep. I'm so glad we have this time together. I wonder where you are listening from tonight. What city, what country, what little corner of the world do you call home? It always fascinates me to think about all the places you go and all the things you see, because wherever you go, I go too. We are constant companions, you and I, so before we begin, just let yourself settle. Let your head feel heavy and soft against your pillow. Let your shoulders relax, letting go of all the burdens they carried for you today. You did such a good job today, and now it's time to rest. Let your arms feel limp and peaceful at your sides, and feel your legs, long and heavy, melting into the mattress beneath you. There is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing at all. Just be here and breathe a slow breath in, filling your lungs with calm, and a long, soft breath out, releasing everything else. Good. Just like that. For your entire life, I have been here with you, tucked away, working silently. You almost never hear from me, do you? Your heart pounds like a soft, distant drum, a rhythm you can feel. Your stomach sometimes rumbles and gurgles, telling you its own stories of hunger or fullness. Your lungs rise and fall, a gentle wave you can always return to. But me, I am the silent one, the quiet worker in the background. I have been called many things: the master chemist, the gatekeeper, the body's main factory. And while all of those are true, tonight, I just want to be your friend. A friend who is going to tell you a story about the quiet miracle that is happening inside you, right this very moment. You see, my story isn't one of drama or excitement. There are no sudden twists, no loud noises. My story is slow, steady, and deeply peaceful. It's a story of balance, of cleaning, of quietly making sure everything is safe and sound for you. It's the perfect kind of story for sleep, so just relax. Let my voice be another soft sound in your room, like the hum of the fan or the gentle whisper of the wind. There is no need to try and remember anything I say. Your body already knows this story. Your soul already knows it. Tonight, we are just bringing it into your gentle awareness as you drift and float and let go. With every word I speak, you can feel yourself sinking just a little deeper into comfort. With every pause, you can feel your mind growing a little quieter. This is your time, a time for healing, a time for rest. I have so much to share with you. So many quiet secrets I've been keeping. We'll talk about my home, my friends, the things that make me happy, and the things that worry me. But we'll do it slowly. There is no rush. The night is long and peaceful. So, let's begin our journey together. A journey inward. A journey into the quiet, magical world that is you. Just breathe and listen. My story is about to begin. Welcome back. Or perhaps you never left. You're just floating here, in this peaceful space between waking and dreaming. That's a wonderful place to be. So, where was I? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you about my home. Every story needs a setting, and my home is a very special place. It's a warm, safe, and quiet corner of your world. If you could peer inside, you would find me living on the upper right side of town. I'm nestled in, just beneath the gentle rhythmic ceiling of your breathing muscle, the one you call the diaphragm. With every slow breath you take, that ceiling rises and falls, giving me a soft, gentle massage. Go on, try it now. Take a slow, deep breath in. Feel your belly expand. That's my ceiling lowering, saying a quiet hello. And now, a long, slow breath out. Feel your body soften. That's my ceiling rising again, giving me space. You see, you and I, we are already connected in this peaceful rhythm, breathing in and breathing out. It's the softest music, and it plays for me all day and all night. My home is very well protected. I am tucked safely behind the lower part of your rib cage. You can think of your ribs as my strong, curved fence, keeping me safe from the outside world. I am so grateful for that. It allows me to do my work in complete peace. Maybe, if you are very still, you can feel a gentle warmth there now, just below your ribs on the right side. A soft, steady warmth. That's me. I am the largest solid organ you have. It's true. I have a soft but substantial weight. About 3 pounds in most adults. That's around 1.4 kilograms. I like to think of that weight as a sign of my importance. A grounding presence in your body. My shape is a bit like a wedge, and my color is a deep, healthy, reddish-brown, like rich, dark earth. I am smooth and full of life. I am not alone in my neighborhood. I have many important neighbors, and we all work together. Just below me lives my very best friend, the gallbladder. We will talk more about her later. She's my little helper, and our partnership is a quiet, beautiful dance. The stomach and intestines are nearby too. They are the ones who send me all the interesting packages and mail from the food you eat. I am the post office, the sorting center, and the recycling plant all in one. But my favorite part about my home is the quiet. I don't need loud noises or bright lights. I thrive in the calm, steady, internal environment of your body. When you are at peace, I am at peace. When you rest, I can do my best work. Think of my home as a vast, quiet library at midnight, or a chemist's laboratory after hours, with vials gently bubbling and everything being sorted into its perfect place. There are thousands of roads leading in and out of me, tiny little pathways and grand highways for your blood to travel. But it's all orderly. It's all calm. A silent, beautiful, and incredibly complex dance that happens without you ever having to think about it. It's a city that never sleeps, but it is always, always quiet. And I am its gentle guardian. So as you lie here, feel the warmth of my presence inside you. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your own breath, my rhythmic ceiling. Know that in this cozy corner of your body, there is an ancient and powerful process of healing and cleaning that is always, always at work for you. You are so wonderfully made, and I am so very proud to be a part of you. Just relax now, and let that feeling of inner peace and safety wash over you. There is so much magic in this quiet place, this home we share. Breathe in calm and breathe out gratitude. You are safe. You are whole. And you are resting now. Hello again. It's me. I hope you are feeling comfortable, feeling peaceful. As you settle deeper into your bed, I want to tell you a little more about my personality, my nature. You almost never hear from me, do you? You can feel the steady rhythmic drumbeat of your heart, a constant reminder that life is flowing through you. It's a beautiful sound, a sound of strength and endurance. You can feel the rise and fall of your lungs. Great, soft bellows that draw in the calm of the night and release the worries of the day. Your breath is your anchor, a gentle wave you can ride all the way to sleep. And sometimes, you can hear the soft rumbles and gurgles of your stomach. A talkative neighbor, letting you know when it's empty or when it's happily working on a delicious meal. But me, I am the silent one. I am the quietest resident in your inner world. Oh, my work is not done with beats, or movement, or sound. My work is a deep, internal, and microscopic ballet of transformation. I am the librarian in the great hall of your body, silently organizing every piece of information. I am the watchman on the wall, keeping a quiet vigil while the city sleeps. I am the gardener, tending to a vast and peaceful garden in the gentle moonlight, pulling weeds and nourishing the soil. I have more than 500 different jobs. 500. It's a list so long, it would take all night to recite. And we have much better things to do, like helping you drift off to sleep. But I want you to know that each of these tasks, from cleaning your blood to creating energy, happens in a profound and peaceful silence. Why am I so quiet? Because my work is chemical. It is cellular. It is the art of taking one thing and turning it into another. Imagine a painter mixing colors on a palette. There is no sound as the blue and yellow swirl together to become a perfect, vibrant green. It is a silent, magical act of creation. That is what I do, 1 billion times a second. I take the nutrients from your food, the oxygen from your blood, and I mix them, change them, and rebuild them into exactly what your body needs. There is no sound when I find a toxin, a little piece of dust in your system, and carefully wrap it up so it can be safely carried away. There is no noise when I build a tiny protein, a crucial building block for a muscle or a hormone. It all happens with the quiet dignity of nature, and I work all the time. I never stop. Never. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for your entire life. While you work, while you play, while you laugh, and most importantly, while you rest. My silence is a sign of my focus. My quietness is a symbol of my efficiency. So as you lie here, listening to the soft sounds of your room, know that there is a deep and powerful silence within you too. It is the silence of hard work. It is the silence of protection. It is the silence of me, your liver, taking care of everything so that you don't have to. You don't need to worry. You don't need to manage a thing. Your only job right now is to let go, to trust in the quiet work that is always being done on your behalf. Just as you seek quiet to find rest, I work best in the quiet. Your peace is my peace. Let my silence be a comfort to you. Let it be a soft blanket of reassurance, wrapping around you. Know that while you sleep, the silent worker is on duty, always watching, always cleaning, always caring for you. Now, just rest. Breathe in and out. Isn't it wonderful to just lie here and do nothing? To let the world fade away as you float in this peaceful space. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a laboratory, the most amazing and advanced laboratory in the entire universe. But it's not made of cold glass and hard steel. This laboratory is warm, soft, and alive. It's made of life itself. That laboratory is me. Every single thing you eat, drink, or breathe eventually passes through my doors. I am the master chemist, and my job is to sort, analyze, and transform everything. Think of it like this. After you've enjoyed a meal, your digestive system, my lovely neighbors, breaks it all down and sends it to me in countless little packages. These packages arrive on a grand river, your bloodstream. I am the main port, the bustling, yet silent, hub where every package is processed. My tiny, brilliant worker cells line the shores of this river. They reach out and pull in each package. First, they read the label. Is this a package of sugar? A burst of quick energy? If so, I'll send some of it out immediately to your muscles and your brain. If there's extra, I will carefully repackage it into a stable form, like a little energy brick, and store it for when you need it later. Or perhaps it's a package of protein, full of tiny building blocks. My workers will take these blocks and use them to build new things for you. They are expert builders, constructing the very things that make you, you. They build the little boats that carry important hormones and vitamins through your bloodstream. They also build your emergency repair crew, the special proteins that rush to the scene of a small cut or scrape and gently stop the bleeding. All of this, built right here, inside me. And then there are the other packages, the ones with question marks on them. These could be anything from a medication you took to a preservative in your food, or just an old, worn-out blood cell that's ready to be retired. My job here is to be the great neutralizer. I look at these substances, and with my incredible chemical toolkit, I change them. I make them safe. I convert them into a form that is water-soluble, which means your body can easily flush them away. I am your protector, your silent, tireless bodyguard. This all sounds very busy, doesn't it? A laboratory, a sorting center, a construction site. But the sound of my work is not the clanking of beakers or the roar of machinery. The sound of my work is the soft, imperceptible hum of pure transformation. The quiet fizz of a billion tiny, perfect reactions. It is the music of life at its most fundamental level, and you are a part of it. When you feel a surge of energy during a walk, that's me, sending out one of those little energy bricks for you. When you wake up feeling refreshed, it's because I've been working all night, cleaning and repairing. We are in a constant, beautiful dialogue, you and I, even if you can't hear it. So just rest now, knowing this incredible, magical laboratory is at work for you. It needs no supervision. It only needs your peace. Let your body be still and allow the master chemist to continue its quiet, perfect work. Come, let's go a little deeper now. Deeper into the quiet. Deeper into the story of you. Of all the stories I have to tell you, this one is my favorite. It's a story that sounds like a myth, like a fairy tale whispered from long ago. But it's true. It is my deepest secret. And my greatest gift to you. It is the story of my secret power. The power of regeneration. It means that I can regrow. I can heal myself in a way that almost no one else in our community of organs can. Imagine your body as a beautiful, intricate mosaic made of millions of tiny living tiles. Over time, a few of those tiles might get chipped, or worn down, or even lost. For most parts of you, that damage might leave a scar, a memory of what happened. But I am different. When some of my tiles, my tiny cells, are damaged, I hold the original blueprint. I remember exactly how they were made, and with patience, with energy, and with rest, I know how to make new ones. Perfect, fresh, new cells, identical to the ones that were lost. And I put them right back in their place, until the mosaic is whole and beautiful again. I am like a starfish in the ocean. If a part of me is lost, I can, over time, regrow what was missing. I am like a forest after a fire. From the rich, dark soil, new life can emerge, green and strong and resilient. This power to renew, it is a profound gift, a gift of hope, written into your very biology. But like any precious gift, it must be treasured. My ability to regenerate is strongest when I am cared for. It works best in a home that is clean, peaceful. When you give me healthy foods, plenty of water, and especially the deep, restorative rest of sleep, you are giving me the tools I need to perform this miracle. This power within me is a symbol of your own inner strength. It is a reminder that healing is always possible. This power to renew isn't just my story. It is your story too. You, too, have the power to heal, to begin again each morning, to restore your mind and your spirit with every restful night of sleep. So tonight, as you lie here, drifting closer and closer to sleep, I want you to feel that power within you. It is the quiet, steady, and magical force of life itself. The same force that helps a flower bloom and the moon to become full again after being a mere sliver in the sky. This gentle process of renewal is happening within you right now. As you sleep, your mind sorts through the day, healing and filing away memories. Your muscles repair themselves, and I, your liver, will be doing my deepest work of regeneration, cleaning out the old and building the new. Let this thought bring you a deep sense of peace, a deep sense of hope. You are a miracle of resilience. You are designed to heal. Now, just surrender to that process. Let go, and let the magic of renewal do its work. And now, the night deepens. You are safe. You are drifting. But for me, the work continues. And soon, a new day will begin. Long before you even begin to stir, long before your alarm clock dreams of ringing, I can feel the change. The deep, slow, peaceful rhythm of your sleep begins to shift, ever so slightly. It's like the tide of the ocean, turning slowly back toward the shore. The hormones in your body begin to change their tune, from a lullaby to a soft, gentle morning song. And I know my cue. It is my job to help you wake up. So, I begin to reach into the pantry, where I've stored all those little energy bricks we talked about. I take a few of them, unwrap them, and release a gentle, steady stream of energy into your bloodstream. It's not a jolt. It's a soft nudge, a whisper from me to your brain and your muscles, saying, "Good morning. A new day is here. I have prepared some energy for you." This is what helps your mind float up from the depths of your dreams. It's what gives you that first bit of strength to stretch your arms and open your eyes to the new light. And then, a little while later, after you've started your day, the first delivery arrives. It comes from your stomach and your intestines. It's a wonderful, vibrant collection of everything you ate for breakfast. The conveyor belt starts moving, and my day shift begins. It's a gentle rush, a peaceful kind of busyness. The first packages to arrive are usually the carbohydrates, the sweet packages of energy from fruit or toast or oatmeal. I check them, sort them, and send a good portion of them out immediately for your morning tasks. The rest, I'll store carefully for your mid-morning needs. Next come the proteins, the wonderful building blocks from things like eggs or yogurt. I look at these, and I know exactly where they need to go. I send them off on their journeys to all the places in your body that need repairs or are growing stronger. And then come the fats. These packages need special handling. They are full of rich energy, but they need to be processed carefully. This is where I call on my best friend, the gallbladder, for help. Together, we make sure these fats are broken down and used wisely, for everything from protecting your nerves to making important hormones, that feeling of satisfaction and energy you get after a good, healthy breakfast. That is the feeling of us working together in perfect harmony. You provided the wonderful fuel, and I am the master chef in the kitchen, turning that fuel into life, into vitality, into you. It's a beautiful exchange, a partnership. All you have to do is provide the good ingredients, and I will take care of the rest. But for now, the morning is still hours away. The night is still young and deep and full of peace. There are no deliveries to sort, no energy to send out. Right now, it is a time for my other work, the quiet, restorative work of cleaning and healing. The work that happens only when you are in a state of deep, peaceful rest. The state you are entering now, deeper and deeper. With every soft breath you take, can you feel that? The gentle rhythm of your own breath, moving in and out. A soft wave of calm, washing over you. With every wave, you let go just a little more. You are so safe here. As you float in this peaceful space, I want to tell you about one of my most important roles. A role I perform every second of every day, without ever taking a break. Imagine a vast, beautiful, ancient city, a city that is bustling with life. That city is your body, and at its main gate, through which all supplies must pass, stands a wise and gentle guardian. A gatekeeper whose only job is to ensure the safety and purity of the entire city. That gatekeeper is me. After your food is digested, all the nutrients, the building blocks, the energy are sent into a great river, your bloodstream. But this river doesn't flow directly to the rest of your body. No, its very first stop is here, at my gates. A whole river flows through me every single minute. It's a peaceful, constant flow, about 1.4 liters of warm, rich, life-giving blood. It is a river carrying treasures, but it can also carry unwanted visitors, hitchhikers, things that don't belong in the pristine city. And it is my solemn duty to inspect everything. My tiny, intelligent cells line the thousands of tiny pathways within me. They are my customs agents, my inspectors. As the river of blood flows slowly past, they check everything. They see the good things, the vitamins, the minerals, the sugars, the proteins. They recognize them as friends. As citizens of the body, they wave them through, and sometimes they give them a new passport, changing them slightly so they can be used even more effectively by the rest of you. But then, they spot something else. A little piece of dust, a chemical from the air you breathed, a preservative from something you ate, an old, used-up hormone that has finished its job. My inspectors are experts at identifying these unwanted visitors. They gently pull them from the river, and they perform a little magic. They neutralize them. They take away their power to do any harm. They wrap them in a safe little package that can be easily escorted out of the body. They make them harmless. The river that flows out of me is cleaner, purer, and safer than the river that flows in. It is a promise I make to you. With every beat of your heart, I am your filter, your protector, your purification plant. Sometimes, you might take a medication to help you feel better. I see these special deliveries arriving in the river too. I recognize them as helpers. I carefully process them, often activating them so they can perform their healing mission. And when their work is done, I am the one who cleans up afterwards, tidying away the leftovers so the river can remain clear. And what of the old, tired messengers? The little red blood cells that have traveled thousands of miles through your body for months, carrying oxygen. When their long journey is over, they come to me. I am their peaceful retirement home. I gently take them apart, and I recycle every precious piece, especially the iron. Iron is like gold to your body, so I save it, storing it carefully so it can be used to build new, young, red blood cells. This whole process, this constant, silent act of cleaning, recycling, and protecting is my gift to you. It is how I show my love. So as you lie here, Feel the purity of this moment. Just as I clean your blood, your sleep is cleaning your mind, washing away the clutter of the day. Let go of any thoughts that feel like dust. Release them on your next breath. Let them be neutralized and carried away. Allow yourself to become as pure and peaceful as the clean, calm river flowing within you. Breathe slowly, deeply. Feel the energy of the night, a quiet, humming, restorative energy. It is all around you, and it is within you. Speaking of energy, have you ever wondered where it really comes from? The spark to smile, the strength to take a walk, the very power that fuels your thoughts and dreams. It's a quiet magic, and I am its keeper. You can think of me as your body's own personal, silent power plant. Or maybe, a better image is a well-stocked, quiet pantry filled with jars of preserved sunshine. When you eat a meal, especially one with carbohydrates like fruits, vegetables, or grains, my neighbors in the digestive system break them down into a simple, beautiful form of energy, a sugar called glucose. This is the primary fuel for your entire body. This raw fuel arrives in the river of blood that flows through me. Now, if I were to let all of that fuel rush out into your city at once, it would be too much. It would be chaotic, like opening a fire hydrant on a quiet street. So, this is what I do. I see all of this wonderful, sweet energy arriving, and I take what is needed for this very moment and send it on its way. But the rest, the extra, I carefully collect. I am a master at preservation. I take these little molecules of sugar, and through a beautiful chemical process, I link them together into long, stable chains. I am packing the fuel into dense, stable energy bricks. Or, if you prefer, I am taking all the fresh summer berries and gently simmering them into a thick, rich jam, which I then seal in jars and place neatly on your pantry shelves. This stored form of energy has a special name, glycogen, but you can just think of it as preserved sunshine. My pantry shelves are vast. I keep them neatly organized, ready for whenever you might need them. The river of blood that leaves me is perfectly balanced. Not too much sugar, not too little, just right. Then, hours later, when you are between meals, or if you decide to go for a walk, or even while you sleep, your body sends me a quiet request. A little note that says, "We need some energy, please." And I hear it. I go to the pantry, take one of those jars of preserved sunshine from the shelf, and I open it. I then release a slow, steady, gentle stream of fuel back into your river of blood. It is a perfect, reliable system. I do this so you never have to worry. I am always anticipating your needs, constantly monitoring the energy levels in your city. I make sure your brain has the fuel it needs to dream. I make sure your heart has the fuel it needs to beat steadily through the night. I am always providing. This is my role as your power plant. It is a quiet background hum of constant energy management. It is an act of profound care. So, as you rest here, feel the stability within you. Feel the deep, calm, stored energy that resides in your core. There is no need to rush. There is no need to worry about tomorrow. Your pantry is stocked. The power plant is running silently and efficiently. All you need to do is rest, to recharge, and to allow this quiet, powerful energy to restore you completely. Just breathe. Let the air fill you, and then let it go, like a soft sigh. It's so peaceful in here, in your inner world, and in this peaceful world, no one works alone. We are all connected. All of us organs are neighbors in a quiet, cooperative community. And tonight, I want to tell you about my very best friend. She lives right next door. In fact, she's so close, she's nestled right up against me, in a little hollow on my underside that's shaped perfectly for her, like a custom-made bed. She is small and shaped like a little pear. She is quiet, patient, and one of the most reliable friends a liver could ask for. She is your gallbladder. To understand our friendship, you first need to know about something very special that I make. All day and all night, in my quiet laboratory, I am slowly producing a precious, golden green liquid. Its name is bile. You can think of it as my own special, powerful digestive soap. It's absolutely essential for helping you digest the healthy fats in your diet. But here's the thing. I make it constantly, drip by drip by drip. But you only need it when you've eaten a meal. So, what happens to all the bile I make during the quiet hours? I don't want it to go to waste. So, I send it next door. I send it to my friend, the gallbladder. She is the keeper of my liquid gold. She lovingly collects it. And she stores it safely for me. But she does more than just store it. She is also an expert at concentrating it. She makes my good work even better, my powerful soap even more potent. She holds it patiently, waiting for the signal. And then, when you enjoy a wonderful meal that contains healthy fats, maybe some creamy avocado, or a handful of almonds, or a drizzle of golden olive oil, your intestines send out a message. It's like they ring a tiny silver bell that only she can hear. And my friend, the gallbladder, she hears it, and at the exact right moment, she gives a gentle, graceful squeeze, and the concentrated, powerful bile she was saving is released. It flows down a tiny little tube, right into your intestines, arriving just in time to help you digest those fats, allowing you to absorb all their wonderful energy and nutrients. It is a perfect, silent partnership, a well-rehearsed dance that we have been doing together for your entire life. I create, and she stores. I work slowly and steadily, and she provides a powerful burst right when it's needed. It's a comfort to have such a reliable friend, to know that someone is always there, ready to help, ready to complete the work I have started. It's a beautiful example of the harmony that exists within you, a whole community working in silent cooperation, all for your well-being. So as you rest, think of this gentle friendship, this quiet, effortless teamwork happening right now inside of you. It is a reminder that you are never alone, that you are supported in 1,000 invisible ways. Just let go and trust in the beautiful, harmonious dance of your own body. Relax now. Just relax. Let your body feel heavy and warm. Let your mind feel soft and open. Every artist needs good paints to create a masterpiece. Every gardener needs rich soil for their plants to thrive. And I, your humble liver, am no different. My work is a form of art, a form of gardening. And tonight, I want to share with you the things that make my work a pure joy. I want to tell you about the foods that make me sing. This isn't a list of rules. Please, don't think of it that way. Think of it as me sharing my favorite things with you. My friend, first and foremost, the simplest, most wonderful thing in the world is water. Clear, clean. When you drink enough water, it's like a gentle river flowing through my thousands of pathways, helping me rinse and cleanse everything. All my processes flow more smoothly. It makes every single one of my jobs easier. It is a simple gift, but it is the one I treasure most. And then, there are the colors. Oh, how I love a rainbow on your plate. I love the deep, vibrant green of leafy vegetables, like spinach and kale. When they arrive, it feels like a team of little helpers has come to visit, bringing their own tiny brooms to help me sweep my pathways clean. They are full of wonderful compounds that support my natural cleaning abilities. I also love the deep, earthy red of beets and the bright orange of carrots. They are packed with special treasures called antioxidants. You can think of antioxidants as little bodyguards for my hard-working cells. They stand guard, protecting my cells from damage, so I can continue to work for you for a long, long time. And the deep, rich purples and blues of berries, like blueberries and blackberries. They are another team of powerful bodyguards, and they taste so wonderful too. I also have a special fondness for little trees, like broccoli and cauliflower. They look like tiny trees, don't they? They contain special instructions, secret codes that I can use to turn on my most powerful cleaning and detoxification superpowers. And I must tell you about my pungent, powerful friends, garlic and onions. They have a strong smell, I know, but that smell comes from special sulfur compounds. For me, those compounds are like a golden key that unlocks my most efficient cleaning crews. When you enjoy healthy fats, from creamy avocados, or golden olive oil, or a handful of walnuts, it feels like you are giving me the highest quality materials to work with. They help to keep everything calm and peaceful inside, reducing inflammation and making my home a happy, tranquil place to work. When you choose these foods, it feels like a gift, a little note of love and appreciation sent directly from you to me, and I feel it. My work becomes lighter, my energy becomes brighter. I feel happy. So, as you drift off to sleep, perhaps you can imagine a beautiful rainbow, a rainbow of delicious, healing foods, a rainbow of care, and know that with every simple, healthy choice you make, you are sending a wave of love and support directly to me, and I thank you for it. Let's be quiet together for a moment, just listening to the sound of your own breathing. In and out, a soft rhythm of peace. In our last story, I told you about all the wonderful things that make my work a joy. But a true friend also shares their worries, and I want to be a true friend to you. So tonight, I want to tell you about the things that are hard for me, the things that cast a shadow on my work and make my silent, steady job much more difficult. Please don't worry as you listen. This is not a story to cause fear. It is a story to bring understanding, to bring a gentle awareness. Because when you understand, you can care, and that is all I could ever ask for. Just as there are foods that make me sing, there are substances that feel like a powerful storm inside my quiet city. The most powerful of these storms is alcohol. When alcohol arrives in the river of blood, it's like a citywide emergency alarm goes off. It is a toxin, and my first priority, always, is to protect you. So, my skilled workers must drop everything they are doing. The building of proteins, the storing of vitamins, the balancing of sugars, all of it must be put on hold. My entire workforce has to rush to deal with this powerful substance, to break it down, piece by piece, until it is harmless. A little rain now and then. My city can handle that. We are resilient. But when the storm comes too often, the work is very hard. It wears down my workers. It damages my beautiful pathways. And the process of breaking it down leaves behind debris, little droplets of fat that can begin to clog my workspace. It doesn't make me angry. It just makes me very, very tired. There is another shadow. It comes from certain kinds of fats, man-made fats, the kind that are stiff and artificial. I call them sticky packages. When the healthy fats from an avocado or olive oil arrive, they are like packages wrapped in soft paper. My workers know just how to open them and use what's inside. But these other fats arrive like packages wrapped in thick, stubborn plastic. My workers struggle to open them. They are sticky, and they can clog up my machinery and my delicate conveyor belts. They cause confusion and frustration in my quiet, orderly city. And then there is the avalanche of sweetness. I love the gentle sweetness of a piece of fruit. But when a huge amount of processed sugar arrives all at once, especially in a drink, it's like 1,000 delivery trucks showing up at my gate at the same time. Remember my pantry, where I store the energy bricks? Well, my pantry has a limited amount of shelf space. I work as fast as I can to process the sugar. But if more keeps coming and coming, my pantry overflows. I have no choice but to take the extra sugar and convert it into fat, just to store it safely out of the way. It is the only thing I can do to protect your city from the flood. But over time, if the avalanches keep coming, I have to start storing that fat inside my own buildings, inside my own cells. My workspace becomes crowded. It gets harder for my workers to move around and do their jobs. These are the shadows I face. They are my worries. But my story is not one of despair. It is one of hope. Because you hold the key. Balance is the gentle sunshine that makes these shadows fade away. Moderation is the soft, cleansing rain. Your simple, thoughtful choices are the greatest gift of protection you can give me. So just rest now. Let go of any worry. My greatest wish is for clear rivers, sunny days, and gentle breezes. And as you sleep tonight, I will do my best to clean away any shadows, to restore peace, and to make everything bright and clean for a new day. Deeper now, deeper into the soft, velvet quiet of the night. Can you feel how still the world has become? The day is over. The striving is done. All that is left is rest. And as you sink into this beautiful healing rest, my most important work begins. The city is asleep. The streets are empty. The lights are dimmed. And in the peaceful silence, my night shift takes over. During the day, my work is mostly about managing the traffic, sorting the deliveries, fueling the city, and performing routine cleaning. But the night is different. The night is for deep restoration. When you are in your deepest, most peaceful sleep, my specialist crews come out. During the day, I do a lot of surface cleaning, but at night, my deep cleaning crews get to work. They are my experts. They go into all the back rooms and storage closets of my cells. They open doors that are kept locked during the busy day, and they begin the deep, thorough cleaning of every single nook and cranny. This deep cleaning happens in 2 phases. It is a careful, meticulous dance. The first crew are the unlockers. They find the stubborn toxins, the ones that have hidden themselves away, and they gently unlock their chemical structure. They make them ready for removal. Then, the second crew arrives. They are the packagers. They take these unlocked toxins and they wrap them in a special, water-soluble blanket. This packaging is so important. It ensures that these harmful substances can be safely escorted out of your body without causing any more trouble. It is the most profound and important cleaning I do. And while the cleaning crews are at work, another team is busy too. The artists and the masons, the restorers. This is the team that performs the magic of regeneration we spoke of. They patrol the beautiful mosaic of my city, looking for any chipped tiles, any tired or worn-out cells. And with the quiet patience that only the night can provide, they begin their work of repair and renewal. They build new, vibrant cells to replace the old ones. They are restoring my masterpiece. They are restoring me. Your deep, restful sleep is the sacred, quiet space I need to do this work. The deeper you sleep, the more thoroughly my crews can clean. The more peacefully you rest, the more beautifully my artists can rebuild. Your rest is not empty time. It is the most productive, most healing time of all. And I have one more job in the quiet of the night. In my nighttime kitchen, I am also the baker, preparing special orders for the morning. I am carefully measuring and mixing ingredients to create vital things you will need for the new day. I make cholesterol, which is a crucial building block for your hormones and your cells. I prepare the new batch of bile that will be waiting for your breakfast. All of this happens while you dream. You don't have to do a thing. You just have to surrender to sleep. You are doing it now, drifting, floating, in the deep, healing ocean of the night. And as you drift, know that I am here, your silent guardian, your master cleaner, your patient restorer, working for you in the beautiful, magical quiet of your dreams. Just let your body be heavy. Let every muscle soften. Let every thought dissolve like mist in the morning sun. I've told you that I am the silent worker. It is my nature. I am patient, and I am resilient. I can handle so much. I rarely complain, but sometimes, if my workload has been too heavy for too long, if the storms have come too often, or the city has become too cluttered, I have to send out a message. I don't shout. I don't ring a loud alarm bell. That is not my way. I whisper. And this chapter is a gentle lesson in learning to hear my whispers. Not with fear, but with love. Not with worry, but with a quiet, compassionate attention. My first whisper is often a feeling of deep, profound tiredness. A weariness that a good night's sleep doesn't seem to fix. It is my quiet way of saying, "My dear friend, my power plant is running on fumes. I am spending all of my energy on emergency cleaning and repairs, and I don't have much left over to share with you. I am tired." It is a whisper asking for rest, for nourishment, for a little less to do. Sometimes, I might whisper in a different way. Remember how I told you that I recycle your old, retired red blood cells, and that part of this process creates a yellow substance? Its name is bilirubin. Normally, it is my job to collect all of this yellow pigment and escort it neatly out of the body in the bile I make. It flows away without a problem, but if my pathways become clogged, or my workers are too overwhelmed to manage the traffic, this yellow substance can begin to build up in the river of blood, and it may cast a very faint, yellowish hue on your beautiful skin, or in the whites of your clear eyes. This is not a stain, it is a signal. A soft yellow light, like a candle in a window, whispering, "I need your help. My drainage systems are blocked. Please, help me clear the way." Another of my whispers can come through your digestion. You might feel full very quickly, even after only a few bites of food. Or you might lose your interest in eating altogether. This is my gentle way of placing a closed sign on the front gate. I am whispering, "Please, my friend, can we pause the deliveries for a little while? The sorting center is overflowing with packages, and my workers desperately need some time to catch up." And one last whisper. You know that I build the special little protein boats that manage the fluid levels in the rivers and lakes of your body. If I become too exhausted to build enough of these boats, the water level can rise, the rivers can overflow their banks. This might appear as a gentle swelling in your ankles or legs. It is a whisper that says, there are not enough boats on the river to manage all of this flow. Please, help me build more by giving me rest and the right materials. These whispers are not meant to scare you. Never. Please, hear me when I say this. They are messages of love. They are the only way your silent, hard-working friend knows how to ask for help. They are your body's profound and beautiful wisdom, speaking to you, asking you to listen, to pay attention, to offer your care. And the most beautiful thing is, you can. By listening now, by resting, by breathing. You are already answering my whispers with love. Let the world outside disappear. Let the only reality be the feeling of your breath and the sound of my voice. We are traveling now, not to a place, but to a time of ancient wisdom. Long before scientists had powerful microscopes to see my tiny cells, wise healers in the East looked at the body in a different way. They didn't see chemicals and molecules. They saw a beautiful, living landscape. They saw rivers, mountains, and kingdoms. They saw the flow of energy, the dance of life itself, and in their wise and poetic stories of the body, I was not called the liver. I was given a very noble and honorable title. In the kingdom of your body, I was known as the general of the army, the great strategist, the master planner. In their view, my most important job was to hold the vision for the entire kingdom. It was the general's duty to stand on the highest hill, to see the big picture, and to make the strategic plans for the future. In your life today, this translates into your ability to make plans, to have dreams, to set goals, and to feel a sense of purpose and direction. When the general is healthy and calm, your vision for your own life is clear. Your path forward feels open and possible. But the general's most crucial daily duty was to ensure the smooth, free flow of life force energy throughout the entire kingdom. They called this energy Qi. Imagine a kingdom with wide open roads, where food, supplies, and messages can travel effortlessly without traffic jams or blockades, where every village and every citizen receives exactly what they need, right on time. That is a peaceful, prosperous, and healthy kingdom. That is what I do. As your general, I ensure that your inner roads are clear, that the Qi, your vital energy, flows smoothly to every other organ, to every muscle, to every single cell. I am the great smoother, the remover of obstacles. This ancient wisdom also taught that the general stores the blood. During the day, when you are active, the general sends the blood out to the troops, to your muscles, so they have the strength for action. But at night, when you rest, when the battle of the day is over, the blood returns to me. It comes back to my headquarters to be cleansed, nourished, and restored. This is why your sleep is so vital. It is the time the general uses to replenish the army for the next day. But every great general has a vulnerability, a tender spot. For me, the general of your body, that vulnerability is anger. In this ancient view, my energy is disrupted by feelings of frustration, resentment, irritation, and rage. When you hold on to these feelings, it is like a rebellion breaking out in my ranks. It creates chaos. It disrupts my careful plans and creates massive traffic jams on the roads of Qi. The energy gets stuck. It cannot flow. This is why the act of letting go is so deeply healing for me and for you. When you forgive, when you release, when you breathe out old frustrations, you are restoring peace in my kingdom. You are helping your general be a calm, wise, and effective leader. So as you lie here, feel yourself as a peaceful kingdom. See your energy flowing like clear, wide rivers, and feel the presence of a wise, calm general at the center of it all, planning, smoothing, and protecting. That general is me. And with every calm breath you take, you are making my job easier. You are creating peace throughout your entire land. Let's stay here for a moment, in this peaceful, ancient space. In the quiet kingdom of you, let's return to this idea of me as your body's general. A wise and thoughtful leader, always planning, always ensuring the smooth flow of life. Because every general, every leader, has a heart, an emotional center. In this ancient wisdom, I am connected to the powerful, fiery energy of wood, the energy of spring, of growth, of pushing up through the soil to reach for the sun. When this energy flows freely through me, it is a beautiful thing. It transforms into your courage. It becomes your decisiveness. It is the clarity you feel when you make a good decision. It is the passion you have to start a new project, to pursue a dream. It is your ability to move forward in life with a feeling of purpose and conviction. It is the healthy, vibrant power of the general, leading the way. But all energy can get stuck. Think about a river. When it flows freely, it is beautiful and life-giving. But if a log falls and blocks the path, the water backs up. It becomes stagnant, frustrated, and pushes against the blockage. The emotion that blocks my river is anger. When you feel that hot, rising feeling of frustration, that feeling of pushing against a locked door that will not budge, that energy gets stuck in my pathways. When you hold on to resentment from the past or irritation from your day, it's like logs falling across my river. It creates traffic jams on the roads of Chi. You can feel it in your body sometimes, can't you? A tightness in your jaw, a tension in your shoulders and neck, a feeling of being constricted. That is the feeling of stuck energy. The feeling of the general's plans being disrupted. When my roads are blocked, I can't deliver supplies efficiently. My work becomes harder. My city feels the strain. But this is not a story about blame. It is a story about release. Because you have the power to clear the river. You have the power to help your general feel calm and clear-headed again. Let's try it now, just gently. Lying here, in this safe and quiet space, just allow your day to drift through your mind. Don't hold on to anything. Just watch it float by like clouds. And perhaps you'll notice a moment of frustration, a moment of irritation, an old resentment. You don't need to analyze it. You don't need to solve it. Just see it. Acknowledge the log in the river. Now, bring your awareness to your breath. That soft, gentle rhythm. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, a long, slow, soft sigh. I want you to imagine you are opening the floodgates. You are giving that stuck energy permission to move. You are gently lifting the log from the river and letting it float away downstream. Let's do that again. A slow, easy breath in, and a long, soft breath out. Letting go. Releasing. Imagine a clenched fist, and with your exhale, feel that fist slowly, gently, opening, finger by finger, until the hand is soft and relaxed. Every exhale is an opportunity to let go, to create flow. Even modern science understands that stress and strong emotions create real chemical changes in the body. Your wise ancestors just had a more poetic way of describing it. So just lie here and breathe. With every exhale, you are helping your general. You are clearing the roads. You are bringing peace to your entire kingdom. You are transforming that stuck, fiery energy back into what it was always meant to be. Your courage, your clarity, and your strength. Just relax. Let my voice be your guide. Let's leave the world of science for a moment, and even the ancient kingdoms of the East. Let's travel back in time, back to the misty mountaintops and sun-drenched islands of ancient Greece. Let's travel to the world of myths, of heroes, and of gods, because even the ancient Greeks, in their deep wisdom, knew a secret about me. They told a story about it, a story that has been whispered for thousands of years. It is the story of Prometheus. Prometheus was not a man. He was a titan. A powerful, clever, and noble being who had a great love for the brand new creation on Earth, humanity. He saw the early humans shivering in the dark. So, he decided to give them a gift, a divine gift. He traveled to the home of the gods, the magnificent Mount Olympus, and there, in secret, he stole fire from the heavens. He brought it down to earth and gave it to mankind. With this gift of fire, humans now had warmth. They had light in the darkness. They could cook their food and forge tools. They could build civilizations. It was the gift that changed everything. But the king of the gods, the mighty and terrible Zeus, was furious. This act of defiance could not go unpunished. And so, Zeus devised a terrible fate for Prometheus. He had him taken to the peak of a lonely, wind-swept mountain, and there he was chained to a great, cold rock, helpless and alone. But the punishment was worse than that. Every single day, as the sun rose in the sky, a mighty eagle, the symbol of Zeus himself, would fly down from the heavens, and with its sharp talons and cruel beak, it would tear at the Titan's body, and it would eat a portion of his liver. Every single day. But here is the miracle of the story. Here is the secret the ancient storytellers knew. Every night, in the cool, quiet, healing darkness, under the soft light of the stars, his liver would grow back. It would regenerate completely, becoming whole and new again, ready to face the ordeal of the new day. This is not just a story about a titan. It is a story about incredible resilience. It is a story about the power of renewal that lives right here, inside of you. That great eagle is like the daily stresses and challenges of your life. The toxins, the worries, the little damages that can happen along the way. They can take a piece of you. They can leave you feeling worn and depleted at the end of the day. But the night is different. Your rest, your sleep, is the time for magic. It is the time for your own inner Prometheus to heal. It is the time for me, your liver, to perform my sacred duty of regeneration. This ancient myth reminds us that no matter what the day brings, the night offers a profound chance to become whole again. You are so much stronger, so much more resilient than you know. This power to endure and to heal is written into your very being. So as you rest here, wrapped in the healing darkness of your room, know that this ancient magic is at work within you. The slow, quiet, miraculous process of regrowth, of renewal. Let the story of Prometheus be a lullaby of hope, reminding you that with the morning light, you too will be made new again. That was a beautiful story, wasn't it? The myth of Prometheus, a powerful metaphor for the healing that happens every night. But now, I want to tell you a true story, a modern miracle, a story that is just as magical as any myth, because it is a story of science, of courage, and of profound human kindness. I've told you about my secret power of regeneration. It is strong, and it is patient. But sometimes, if I have been very sick for a very, very long time, my power can begin to fade. My hard-working cells can become too tired to rebuild. My beautiful city can fall into disrepair. My intricate mosaic can become so damaged that, even with all my will, I can no longer fix it myself. For thousands of years, this was an ending with no other chapter. But in the last century, a brilliant and compassionate doctor, a true pioneer named Dr. Thomas Starzl, began to dream of a different ending. He was a surgeon with a courageous vision. He saw the sorrow of people whose livers were failing, and he refused to accept that nothing could be done. He dreamed of a way to give someone a second chance at life. His dream was this: what if a healthy liver, or even just a piece of a healthy liver, from one person, could be given to another? What if one person's profound act of generosity could give the gift of life itself to someone who was about to lose theirs? For years he worked, facing challenges that seemed impossible, but he was driven by that dream. And eventually, thanks to his tireless work, and the work of many other brilliant scientists and doctors who followed him, his dream became real. A surgeon can now perform one of the most incredible acts of healing in the world. They can gently remove a sick and tired liver and place a healthy, vibrant new one in its home. And here is where the modern miracle meets the ancient myth. Because of my amazing regenerative power, something even more astonishing is possible. A healthy living person can donate just a piece of their liver. A surgeon can place that small piece into someone who is sick, and then the magic begins. That small piece of a new liver, in its new home, will begin to grow. Slowly, patiently, it will regenerate until it becomes a full-sized, perfectly functioning new liver. And at the very same time, the piece of the liver that remained in the donor also grows back until they, too, are whole again. One beautiful gift, creating two whole, healthy livers. It is the myth of Prometheus, made real by science and powered by love. It is the ultimate gift. A stranger or a family member giving a piece of themselves so that another may live, may laugh, may love again. It is one of the most beautiful stories of human connection I can possibly imagine. It is a story of hope that shines so brightly. It tells us that even when things seem broken, there can be a new beginning, a second sunrise. So as you lie here, resting in the quiet of your room, let your heart be filled with a gentle sense of wonder. Wonder at the miracles of the human body, and wonder at the miracles of the human heart. The capacity for kindness, for generosity, and for the incredible gift of a second chance. Listen, can you hear that? Maybe not with your ears, but you can feel it. That soft, steady beat in the background of your existence. The gentle drum of your life. Thump, 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 thump. That is your heart. He is my powerful, noble, and tireless partner. And tonight, I want to tell you the story of our partnership, our constant, beautiful dance. His job is to be the great pump, the engine of your city. With every powerful but gentle beat, he sends the river of blood on its grand journey, carrying precious oxygen and life to every single corner of your kingdom. He is the master of circulation. My job, as you know, is to be the great purifier, the master chemist. And we have a very special and unique connection, the heart and I. You see, I am a bit unusual. All the other organs in your body receive their blood from one single source, a fresh line of oxygen-rich blood sent directly from the heart. And I get one of those too. It's called the hepatic artery. You can think of it as my personal supply line. The heart sends me this blood so that my own cells have the oxygen and energy they need to stay healthy and strong. I am very grateful for it. But that is only a small portion of the blood I receive. Most of it comes from another, much larger, much more mysterious river. It is called the portal vein, and this is the river that comes directly from your digestive system, from your stomach and your intestines. This is the river that is carrying all the things you just ate, all the nutrients, all the vitamins, but also all the clutter, all the toxins, all the things that need to be inspected at my gate. This is what makes our partnership so crucial. The heart, in its wisdom, knows not to pump that blood to the rest of the body right away. He knows that it must come to me first. So you see our beautiful circular dance? The blood that is full of newly absorbed nutrients, but also full of potential troublemakers, comes directly to me, the gatekeeper. I then perform all my magic. I clean it. I purify it. I detoxify it. I take out the bad things, and I add good things, like the proteins and energy sources I've made. I turn that cluttered, messy blood into pure, rich, revitalized blood. And only then, only when my work is done, do I send this renewed, life-giving blood on the next part of its journey. I send it to the heart, and the heart trusts me. He receives this beautiful, clean blood I've prepared for him, and with a mighty rhythmic beat, he accepts it and sends it out to nourish every part of you. Your brain, your muscles, your bones, your skin. It is a perfect loop of purification and circulation. We cannot do our jobs without each other. He trusts me to send him only the purest blood, and I trust him to deliver it with strength and grace. This silent, constant trust, this perfect cooperation, is what keeps your entire kingdom thriving. So as you lie here, feeling the gentle beat of your own heart, know that you are feeling our partnership in action. With every beat, clean blood is flowing through you. With every moment of silence, I am preparing the next batch. It is a rhythm of safety, a rhythm of health, a rhythm of life. Just rest now, and let this beautiful, internal music lull you to sleep. Just continue to breathe, softly and deeply, letting each breath carry you further away from the shore of your day and out into the calm, quiet sea of sleep. Let's talk a little more about sweetness. It's a beautiful thing in life, isn't it? A source of pleasure, of comfort, and of quick, bright energy. My job, as your master chemist, is not to fear sweetness, but to understand it, to navigate it wisely, like a skilled and patient captain, sailing a ship across a vast and beautiful ocean. You see, in the sea of sweetness, there are two main currents, two different kinds of sugar. The first is the great, universal current. Its name is glucose. This is the body's favorite energy currency. It is the fuel that every single cell in your city, from your brain to your toes, knows how to use and loves to receive. When glucose arrives at my shores, I am like an air traffic controller at a busy airport. I see it coming, and I can direct it to land anywhere it is needed. I can send it to your muscles for movement, to your heart for its steady beat, or store it in my pantry for later. It is simple, versatile, and welcome everywhere. But then there is the other current, a specialty current. Its name is fructose. This is the wonderful sugar that makes fruit so deliciously sweet. But it is different. It is a specialty fuel. It's like a type of energy that only one specific, highly advanced power plant in the entire city can process. And that one power plant is me. No other organ has the right machinery. When fructose arrives, it must come to me. I am the only one who can work with it. Now, when you eat a beautiful, ripe piece of fruit, the fructose arrives at my shore just the way I like it. It arrives slowly, because it is wrapped in a wonderful package of fiber. It comes with friends, vitamins, minerals, and the clear, pure water of the fruit itself. It is a small, well-packaged, and gentle delivery. I have plenty of time to process it, and I turn it into things your body can use, with no trouble at all. It is a gift from nature, but sometimes sweetness arrives in a different way. This can happen when you have a very sugary drink or foods with a lot of concentrated processed sugars. Suddenly, 1,000 tanker trucks of this specialty fuel arrive at my power plant, all at the same time, and I am the only one who can deal with it. I must work very, very fast. I cannot let this flood of fuel overflow into the streets of your city. It would cause chaos. So I do the only thing I can. With my incredible speed, I must take this overwhelming amount of fructose and quickly convert it into a stable, storable form, just to get it safely out of the way. I turn it into fat. I package it into tiny, safe droplets of fat. Little rainy day savings accounts. And if this happens only once in a while, it's no problem. But if the tidal wave comes day after day, my storage facilities, my own cells, begin to fill up with these little droplets. My workspace, my beautiful laboratory, gets crowded. The sweetness of a ripe peach on a summer day is a joy. The wisdom, you see, is in the form, and in the amount. The key, as with all things in your beautiful life, is gentle balance. So as you drift now on this calm, peaceful ocean, know that your captain is at the helm. I am always here, navigating for you, and every simple choice for gentle, natural sweetness is like a gift of a clear sky and a calm sea. It makes my journey so much easier and so much more joyful. Listen, can you imagine that sound? The soft, clear sound of a gentle stream flowing over smooth stones. Or can you imagine the feeling of a glass of cool, clean water on a warm day? How it soothes you from the inside out. Of all the things in the world that help me, that support me, that make my work possible, this is the simplest. And it is, perhaps, the most profound. Tonight, let's just rest here for a while and talk about the simple, quiet miracle of water. Water is the river that flows through my entire city. It is the transport system that brings the good things in. It is the cleaning service that washes the bad things out. And it is the very essence of the air we breathe in this inner world. It is the soup of life itself. Remember the dedicated packaging crew from my night shift? The ones who find the toxins and wrap them in a special blanket so they can be carried away? They wrap them in a water-soluble blanket for a very important reason. They are preparing them for a journey on the river. They need the steady flowing river of water to pick up these packages and carry them away, out of your body for good. Without enough water, the river runs low. The trash I have so carefully packaged can start to pile up on the shore, waiting for a tide that isn't strong enough to carry it away. Water also keeps the great river of your blood flowing smoothly and freely. When you are well hydrated, the river is full and moves with a beautiful, graceful ease. Your heart can pump it effortlessly. My own filtering systems work perfectly. But when you are dehydrated, the river becomes thick and slow, almost like mud. This makes it so much harder for me to filter everything properly. The work becomes sluggish, and it makes it much harder for your dear heart to pump, putting a strain on that noble, tireless muscle. Every single one of my more than 500 jobs, every tiny, magical chemical reaction that happens in my laboratory needs water to happen. Not a single act of transformation, of cleaning, or of building can occur without it. It is the medium in which all of my life's work takes place. So you see, every sip of water you take throughout your day is a profound gift to me. It is a gesture that says, I am helping you. I am supporting you in your silent work. It is the simplest and most direct act of kindness you can offer to your body. So let's just imagine it now. As you lie here, so comfortable and so still, imagine a cool, clear spring bubbling up from the very center of your being. With every slow breath in, imagine this pure, clean water flowing out, visiting every part of my city, visiting every part of your body. With every long breath out, imagine that water gathering up anything that is old, or tired, or ready to be released, and gently carrying it away. Feel the flow, feel the ease, feel the deep, simple purity of it. You don't have to do anything to make this happen. Just by resting, by breathing, by being, you are allowing this cleansing to occur. Let the simple thought of water be a lullaby for you tonight. A lullaby of purity, of flow, and of gentle, constant renewal. And here we are, in the most sacred time of all, the time you have created just for rest. This space, this quiet, this gentle darkness, this is where my most important healing is born. I've whispered about it before, but let me tell you again, as you drift even deeper, why the rhythm of your sleep is so precious to me. Your body, your beautiful, wise body, has an ancient, internal clock. It is not a clock with hands and numbers that tick and talk. It is a clock of light and of darkness. It is tuned to the rising and setting of the sun. It has been keeping this rhythm for hundreds of thousands of years. When the sun sets and the world around you grows dark, this ancient clock sends a gentle, silent whisper to every single cell in your body. And the whisper says, "It is time. The day is done. It is time to rest." I hear this whisper more clearly than anyone. For me, the time of sleep is my golden time. It is when the conditions are perfect for my most profound work. Think of it. During the day, the rivers of your body are busy. They are full of deliveries from your meals, and the energy traffic is high. I am busy being the gatekeeper and the power plant manager. But at night, the rivers become quiet and calm. The last of the dinner deliveries has been processed. The traffic fades away. And this deep quiet allows my specialist cleaning crews to come out and work without any interruptions. They can finally get to the deep, cellular cleaning that is simply impossible during the rush of the busy day. And my work, my deep cleaning and regeneration, is very energy intensive. It takes a lot of fuel. When the rest of your body is asleep, your muscles are still, and your brain is in its dream state, very little energy is being used elsewhere. This means that more of the body's power can be diverted to me. I have all the fuel I need to run my deep cleaning cycles and my regeneration programs all night long at full power. Sleep is also the time when your body releases special healing and growth hormones. These hormones are like the starting pistol for my repair crews. They are the clear signal my artists and masons have been waiting for. When these hormones flow through your sleeping body, it is the go-ahead for them to begin the beautiful, patient work of rebuilding and restoring my mosaic. And I am a creature of habit. I love a predictable, gentle rhythm. When you go to sleep around the same time each night, my crews know exactly when to expect the quiet. They can prepare their tools. They can get their plans in order. They are ready to start their important work right on schedule. It makes my entire nighttime operation more efficient, more effective, and more deeply healing. Your commitment to rest is the greatest support you can offer me. It is a profound act of love and partnership with your own body. You are my partner in this nightly dance of healing. You create the peace, and I will do the work. You are doing it now. You have given yourself this gift of rest. You have created this sanctuary of quiet. And as you sink down into the deep, comfortable darkness, know that my best crews are already at work, cleaning, healing, and restoring you from the inside out. Rest is my sacred time, my time for deep, internal healing. But there is another kind of magic that helps me to thrive during the waking hours. It is the beautiful, graceful magic of gentle, flowing movement. Now, as you lie here, perfectly still, this might seem like a strange time to talk about movement, but just imagining it, just remembering it in your body, can be deeply relaxing. I am the general, remember? But I am not a drill sergeant. I am not asking for a marathon, or for you to push yourself to exhaustion. No. The movement that makes me happiest is gentle. It is joyful. It is kind. When you move your body, when you go for a simple, peaceful walk in the fresh air, or when you do a slow, soft stretch in the morning sun, you are sending waves of wellness through your entire kingdom, and especially to me. Every step you take, every stretch you make, helps your wonderful heart to pump the river of blood more efficiently. This increased flow is like a fresh, cleansing breeze blowing through the streets of my city. It brings more precious oxygen to all of my hard-working cells, giving them energy and vitality. and it helps to more quickly carry away the trash that I have so carefully packaged up for removal. Movement helps me take out the trash. And do you remember my pantry? The one filled with all those carefully stored energy bricks? Gentle movement is the most beautiful way to use them. When you walk, you send a quiet note to me that says, "Dear liver, could you please send some fuel from the pantry for this journey?" And I am so happy to oblige. I send out a steady stream of energy to your muscles. This helps to keep my pantry from overflowing. It keeps my workspace open, clear, and uncluttered. It helps me avoid having to store too much excess energy as fat. Movement tells your entire body to use its beautiful fuel, not just to store it. It keeps everything in a state of healthy, active flow. And there is another secret. When you walk or move, your breathing naturally becomes a little deeper, a little fuller. And what does that do? It gently massages me. Your great breathing muscle, my ceiling, moves up and down with a wider, more sweeping motion. It gives me and all my neighbors a gentle, rhythmic squeeze. This internal massage helps to keep our own circulation moving, preventing any feelings of sluggishness or stagnation. So please, do not think of exercise as a chore. Think of it as a celebration. The joy of having a body that can move through the world. A simple walk, feeling the ground beneath your feet and the air on your skin. A slow, mindful stretch, feeling your muscles lengthen and release. Or even just dancing to your favorite song in your kitchen. These things, these simple, happy actions, feel like a gift of pure joy to me. When you feel good moving, I feel good. But for now, for tonight, your only movement is the gentle, rhythmic rise and fall of your own breath. And that is the most healing movement of all. Just rest, and let the memory of joyful movement be a sweet dream. Breathe in that deep, quiet peace, and let it go with a soft, gentle sigh. You are so relaxed now, so still. In this deep stillness, I want to talk about the ancient wisdom of a gentle, caring touch. A simple touch has the power to soothe, to heal, and to connect us to our own bodies. And there is a simple, beautiful way you can offer this gift to yourself, to me, and to all of my dear neighbors who live here in the core of you. You don't have to move a single muscle. Just rest. Rest and imagine. The imagination is a powerful and beautiful place of healing. I want you to imagine the feeling of a warm, soft hand resting gently on your belly. Your own hand, full of your own warmth and your own caring energy. Just feel the gentle, comforting weight of it. First, just imagine the warmth, a soft, radiant heat like sunshine on a peaceful afternoon. Imagine that warmth spreading from the palm of the hand, sinking deep, deep into your body. Feel it relaxing your skin, relaxing the muscles beneath. Feel that warmth melting away any last little bit of tension you might be holding in your core. It's a message of safety, a message of peace. Now, imagine that warm hand beginning to move, so slowly, in a gentle, rhythmic, clockwise circle around your navel, up the right side, across the middle, and down the left side. A slow, hypnotic, soothing motion, following the natural, winding path of your own digestion. This gentle, circular motion is like a soft encouragement for all the quiet rivers within. It is a whisper that says, "Flow. Let everything flow." It helps to stir the deep currents of your blood and your lymph, preventing any feelings of stagnation and bringing fresh, oxygen-rich life to all of us who live here. My neighbors, your stomach and your intestines, they love this gentle rhythm. It calms them. It soothes them after their long day of work. It helps them to do their own nightly duties with more ease and grace. And I feel it too. I feel that gentle rhythmic pressure and release. far above. It is a direct message of care to me, a quiet, physical way of saying, I see you. I appreciate you. Be well. This is such an ancient practice, a way of tending to your own inner garden. It is a quiet conversation, spoken not with words, but with gentle, loving attention. It is a way of getting to know your own body, of listening to its soft whispers. So just continue to imagine it. This slow, warm, circular dance, a dance of self-care, a dance of healing. Feel the peace it brings. Feel the deep sense of connection to your own physical self. Your body is your home. It is your temple, and tending to it with such gentle, loving care is one of the most beautiful things you can do. You don't need to do anything at all. Just the intention, just the gentle thought is enough. It is a prayer of touch, a lullaby of motion, and it is deeply, profoundly healing. Just rest in that feeling now. The feeling of being soothed, the feeling of being cared for by the wisest and most loving person of all, you. Let's return now to the simplest and most profound magic of all, the gentle rhythm that has been with you all along, from your very first moment of life. Let's return to your breath. We have felt it. We have followed it. And now, let me tell you the secret of how your breath is my constant, loving, and powerful companion. Remember my home? Remember how I told you I live just beneath a great, soft, domed muscle, my rhythmic ceiling, the beautiful muscle of your diaphragm. It is the floor of your lungs, and it is the roof of my house. Our connection, right here at the center of you, is the key to a deep and profound state of calm. Often, during a busy or stressful day, your breath can become shallow. It can stay high up in your chest. When this happens, my ceiling, your diaphragm, barely moves. It is very still and quiet in my neighborhood. But when you are relaxed, when you allow your belly to be soft and to gently rise and fall with each breath, something truly magical happens. My ceiling begins to move. With a slow, deep breath in, your diaphragm descends, lowering deep into your abdomen to make space for your lungs to fill. And with a long, slow breath out, it rises up again, gently pushing the air out. This slow, deep, rhythmic movement is the most wonderful internal massage a liver could ever ask for. With every deep inhale, your diaphragm presses down gently on me and my neighbors. Your stomach, your spleen, your intestines. It gives all of us a loving, gentle squeeze. And with every long exhale, it releases us. This rhythmic pressing and releasing, this is an incredibly powerful form of healing. This gentle internal pump helps to move all the fluids through my thousands of tiny pathways. It helps to pump the blood and the lymph, preventing any stagnation and ensuring that everything flows beautifully, just like a clear, fresh stream. This motion also physically massages away any stored tension held deep within your core. It is the body's own natural stress release system, and for me, the general, this deep, slow rhythm is the most calming signal in the entire world. It is a message sent directly to my headquarters, and the message says, all is well. The kingdom is safe. The kingdom is at peace. When I receive this message, I can do all of my work, my cleaning, my restoring, my building, in a state of profound and efficient calm. So let's just feel it now. You don't have to force anything. Just allow it. You can place an imaginary hand on your belly just to bring your awareness there. And as you breathe in, just allow the belly to rise, soft and easy. Feel my ceiling descending, a gentle, loving pressure. And as you breathe out, allow the belly to fall. Feel my ceiling rising up, a gentle, spacious release. Let's just rest with that feeling for a few moments. Breathing in, a gentle squeeze. Breathing out, a soft release. This is the breath of life, the breath of healing, the breath of deep, profound peace. Every time you breathe like this, you are sending a wave of calm through your entire being. You are massaging me. You are healing me. You are my partner in creating this deep internal harmony. And now, let's just be still, so very still. We have talked about so many things on our journey tonight. My home, my work, my secret powers, my joys and my worries. And now, there is nothing left to do, nothing left to learn. All that is left is to simply be. And in this deep, peaceful stillness, let's share a quiet moment of gratitude. For your entire life, from your first breath to this very one, I have been here, working for you, silently, patiently, faithfully, through every meal you have ever eaten, through every laugh you have ever shared, through every tear you have ever cried, through every single dream you have ever had. I have been here. I have never asked for a day off. I have never asked for a single thank you. My work is my purpose, and my purpose is you. But tonight, in this quiet, sacred space, I am asking you to just turn your gentle attention toward me. Bring your awareness to that warm, quiet space on your right side. My home. You don't need to do anything. Just rest your soft attention there, and in the quiet of your own heart. If it feels right, you can just whisper the words, "Thank you. Thank you for your silent, tireless work. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for cleaning me. Thank you for creating the energy that fuels my life." Just a simple, silent, heartfelt thank you. And just feel the warmth of that gratitude. Gratitude is a form of healing. It is a soft, golden light. Imagine that light filling my entire being, soothing and restoring every one of my hard-working cells. Now, let that beautiful feeling of gratitude expand. Let it flow over to your noble heart, thanking it for its steady, faithful, lifelong beat. Thump, thump. I am here. I am here. Let that golden light of gratitude flow to your precious lungs, thanking them for the constant, effortless gift of breath, which connects you to all of life. Let it flow down to your stomach and your intestines, thanking them for their incredible wisdom in nourishing you. Let it flow to your kidneys, your silent partners in purification. Let it flow up to your incredible brain, the keeper of your memories, your dreams, and your very self. Let that gratitude fill your entire, beautiful, miraculous body. This body that has carried you through your entire life. This body that is always, always working on your behalf, striving to find balance and health for you every single moment. It is your home in this world, your most faithful and constant companion. This is not about perfection. It is about profound appreciation. Your body is a masterpiece of resilience. It is a living story of your survival. It is a sacred vessel of life. Just rest in this feeling of deep, gentle gratitude. Let it be the softest pillow for your head. Let it be the warmest blanket for your soul. You are a miracle, and you are so deeply appreciated. The night is so deep now. The world outside is asleep, and you are so close to that place of deep, dreamless rest. Before you drift away completely, let's do one last, gentle thing together. Let's make absolutely sure that you are not carrying anything heavy into your beautiful dreams. It is time to release the day's burdens. Think of the day you have just completed. It was full of moments, full of thoughts, conversations, tasks, and perhaps some worries. Each one is like a small stone that you picked up along your path and placed in a soft cloth sack that you carry on your back. Throughout the day, you hardly notice the weight, but by the end of the day, after hours of walking, the sack can feel heavy. And now, At the entrance to the land of sleep, it is time to empty the sack. You are not allowed to carry it into your dreams. As your general, as the keeper of smooth flow, I am sensitive to these burdens. Your worries and your stresses can feel like static on my communication lines. They can feel like tension in my kingdom. When you release your mental and emotional burdens, you are sending a powerful message of peace to me and to every cell in your body. So let's do it now. You don't need to look inside the sack. You don't need to name each stone or remember how it got there. You just need to acknowledge the feeling of weight, the tiredness in your mind, the lingering tension in your body. Now, turn your awareness back to your breath, your magical, powerful breath. Your breath is the vehicle that can carry these burdens away. With your next slow breath in, just imagine you are gathering up a little bit of that weight, just gathering it up from your mind, your shoulders, your heart, and with your next long, slow, sighing breath out, just let it go. Imagine you are untying the top of the sack, tipping it over, and letting the stones tumble out, softly, onto the ground behind you. Let's do that again. A gentle breath in, gathering up whatever is left, and a long, slow breath out, releasing it completely. The sack on your back is becoming lighter and lighter. Let the thoughts from your day dissolve. Like a spoonful of sugar in a glass of warm water, disappearing, becoming nothing. Let the worries about tomorrow float away, like dandelion seeds catching a gentle evening breeze, drifting off into the quiet darkness. Let any tension in your body melt, like a piece of ice held in a warm, gentle hand, softening, dissolving, until it is just a feeling of pure, liquid relaxation. You do not need to solve anything tonight. You do not need to figure anything out. Your only job right now is to become lighter, to let go. The answers you seek will be clearer in the morning light. The strength you need will be waiting for you after a night of deep, restorative rest. For now, your only task is to release. Let it all go. The day is done. You did your best. And now, it is time for peace. Lighter and lighter. Floating now. So peaceful. And so we float here. Together. In the deep, comfortable quiet of the night. We are getting so close now to the edge of deep sleep. To the end of our story for tonight. Before we say goodnight, I want to share my simplest wishes for you. This is not a list of rules to remember. Please, no. Think of this as a gentle reminder of the simple acts of love, the quiet gestures of care that help me the most. My simple wish list. My first wish, my simplest wish, is for water. Remember the beautiful, clear, flowing river we talked about? Water is the lifeblood of that river. Let a simple glass of pure water be the first gentle thing you offer yourself in the morning. It is a soft awakening for me, a cleansing rinse that prepares my city for the day ahead. It is the kindest way to say good morning. My second wish is for color. The beautiful, vibrant colors of nature. Remember the rainbow on your plate? The deep, healing greens of leafy vegetables, the vibrant reds of berries and beets, the bright, sunny oranges of carrots. Each color is a different note in a beautiful song of health. Each color brings me a different tool, a different team of helpers for my work. So, when you can, just invite the rainbow to your meals. It makes me so happy. My third wish is for gentle, joyful movement. Remember the feeling of a peaceful walk, the simple, easy rhythm of your feet on the earth, the feeling of a soft breeze on your skin. This beautiful flow is a gift to my own circulation. It helps me to keep my rivers clear and my city full of fresh, vibrant energy. It is a celebration of the wonderful body you live in. My fourth wish is for deep, peaceful rest. The very thing you are giving yourself right now. Your sleep is my sacred time of healing. It is my golden hour. When you honor your own deep need for rest, you are honoring my need to restore you. You are creating the quiet sanctuary where my best magic can happen. This is perhaps the greatest gift of all. My fifth wish is for emotional flow. Remember the wisdom of the general. Remember to open the gates and let the river of your feelings flow through you, and then flow away. You don't have to hold on so tightly. A simple, deep breath out can release so much tension, so many old frustrations. A clear emotional river makes for a calm and efficient kingdom. And my final wish, the one that wraps all the others in a warm embrace, is for gentle balance. Life is not about being perfect. Never. It is about a gentle, loving balance. A little of this and a little of that. Some days of great energy and some days of deep rest. Some meals that are full of color and some that are simple comforts. It is about listening to your body's wisdom, trusting its gentle whispers, and being kind to yourself, always. These are my simple wishes. They are all just quiet whispers of love. And the most wonderful part is, just by being here, just by listening, just by resting tonight, you are already granting them. My voice is getting softer now, fading into the background. And as I fade, I want to leave you with one final precious gift. I have told you so much of my story tonight. I've shared my secrets, my joys, my duties. But the truth is, my dear friend, I am just one single voice in the beautiful, complex choir of your body. Your heart has a story, your lungs have a story, every single cell has its own small, wise voice. And you are the conductor. The most important thing you can ever learn is not just to listen to me, but to learn to listen to everyone. To listen to the whole song. To listen to yourself. Your body speaks a language that is much older than words. It is a language of feeling, of sensation, of deep, quiet intuition. It is always speaking to you. Always. The only task is to become quiet enough to hear it. Your body whispers yes with a feeling of vibrant energy, of openness, of ease. It is the feeling you have after a truly nourishing meal. The feeling after a joyful walk in the fresh air. The feeling after a good, heartfelt laugh. That feeling of lightness and rightness. That is your body's yes. And your body whispers no with a feeling of tiredness, of tension, of sluggishness or discomfort. It is the feeling you have after eating something that doesn't agree with you. The feeling of a stiff neck after a long, stressful day. The deep weariness that asks for nothing more than rest. That feeling of heaviness or wrongness, that is your body's gentle no. You do not need any special skill to hear this language. You do not need to study or practice. You already know it. You were born knowing it. You only need to remember. And you remember by creating a quiet moment. A moment just like this one. A moment where you can ask a simple, loving question. In the quiet of your mind, you can just ask, "My dear body, what do you need right now?" And then you just listen. You don't listen for words. You listen for a feeling. Does it need a glass of cool, clean water? Does it need a deep, cleansing breath? Does it need a gentle, soft stretch? Or does it just need what you are giving it now? The profound, healing gift of complete and total rest. Your body's wisdom is ancient and true. It wants nothing more than to be in balance. It is always working to find its way back to health. Your only job is to learn to listen to its gentle, loving guidance and to trust what you hear. So as you drift now, just listen. Listen to the feeling of warmth in your hands and feet. Listen to the feeling of your soft, heavy muscles. Listen to the feeling of peace in your heart. Your body is whispering to you now, and it is saying, "Thank you. It is time to sleep." And now, our stories are done. My voice is becoming just a sound, a soft whisper in the quiet of your room, a gentle current in the great dark river of the night. It is time now. Time to drift. Time to let go. Completely. Imagine. You are in a small, safe boat. The boat is so soft, so warm, lined with the most comfortable blankets you can imagine. And this little boat is floating on a slow, dark, peaceful river, the river of sleep. The water is warm and silky. The air is perfectly still. The current of the river is gently, so gently, pulling you. You don't have to do anything. No effort is needed. The river is doing all the work. The river knows exactly where to take you. Drifting. Just drifting now, so heavy. Your body is so very heavy and so relaxed. Your feet are heavy, so heavy, sinking down softly into the warmth of the blankets. Your legs are heavy, so warm, and so still. Just letting go. Your hips and your back, so heavy, melting into the bed beneath you, sinking down into the gentle river. Your arms and your hands are heavy. Your shoulders have let go of everything, just sinking. Sinking deeper. Your head is heavy on the pillow. Your mind is empty and quiet. Letting go. Just letting go now. The current is pulling you gently out into the deepest, darkest, most peaceful part of the river. Deeper and deeper. Down, down, into the most wonderful, healing sleep. The only sound is the soft, gentle lapping of the dark water against your little boat. A soft, rhythmic lullaby. Shh, shh. Drifting, floating, sleeping now, deeper and deeper. So peaceful here, so safe. Just letting go, my dear friend. We have reached the end of our journey together tonight. As you drift in the deepest, most peaceful part of the river, I am here, your silent guardian. My night crews are at work. The city is being cleaned, healed, and restored. All is well. Everything is safe. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to think about. The stories are over. The day is gone. My voice is fading away now, disappearing into the quiet. There is nothing else now, only the deep, quiet, wonderful peace of sleep. Now, sleep. Sleep deeply, sleep peacefully. The end.